You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh, God. You'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say, you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isalo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Friday, September 26, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, we have a massive sports weekend ahead of us. I got up early this morning to crack of dawn, threw on my Ryder Cup gear, only to watch the Europeans lay waste to the Americans in the morning session. Hopefully things turn around this afternoon for the Americans. College football, we got some good games actually that are going on tonight, and then tomorrow is amazing. We will go through the entire slate of what we got to look forward to tomorrow. Also, a good NFL slate. So we got a bunch that's going on this weekend. Gary Parrish from the Gary Parrish Show is going to join us in studio as he does on Fridays, and we will get you ready for the weekend ahead. It's a Friday. It's beautiful outside. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is a massive football weekend that is ahead of us. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Side. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser. John Asparagus, Johnny Neckcarb, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Nava Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's Walker 93.
Before we talk about anything on the show, I just want to give a special shout out. I know a lot of people do a lot of hard work on this show, this very show, the Chris Vernon Show. I give a shout out to somebody who puts in a lot of work for us, for me, because I'm kind of slow. Jalen, happy birthday, my dog.
Happy birthday,
my dog, Jalen.
It is Jalen's
birthday
today.
you.
He is on the other side of our video every single day and does an amazing job for us. Hope he has an unbelievable birthday. Gary Parrish from the Gary Parrish Show is here. You can watch and listen to it every morning at 10 o'clock on Grind City Media, YouTube, and everywhere else that you get your podcast. I will tell you that I want to give a special shout out to Ryan Silverfield.
Oh, what
yeah,
Ryan
they
do?
have a big game against Florida Atlantic coming up this weekend. But the reason I am giving a shout out to Ryan Silverfield is because he is literally, I thought about this morning as I got up and I was like, you know what? It's the United States versus Europe. We can feel patriotic. I'm going to throw on my Ryder Cup gear and let's go. And then they start getting murdered. And I'm like, you know, why is nothing I root for good? And so, like, they're the only thing I've got going. The Cardinals aren't even going to be 500 this year. I've got to watch Micah Parsons coming into Dallas this weekend, which is an absolute, it's truly a nightmare. A nightmare. CeeDee Lamb has got a high ankle sprain because we played him at running back. And Micah Parsons is going to be playing for the Packers, who are way better than the Cowboys. And God forbid he injures Dak Prescott, okay? Like, but it's on the table as a thing that could happen, right? And then, so I've got, this is like the last day we're not going to talk about basketball, but like, The Grizzlies are starting Monday, right? And then they're going to go to training camp, and basketball is going to be right in our view. Like, I need them to be good. I'm a subscriber to Mark Stein's, newsletter or whatever, and he did a thing where he asked people to, they ranked the teams. It put a name next to it, and then they were assigned a point total, whatever, right? They had the Grizzlies 10th behind San Antonio. And I was like, no. Yeah, let's just hope they're wrong. Let's just hope they're wrong. I need the Grizzlies to be good. Ryan Silverfield, the point is, Ryan Silverfield's all I've got.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it might be all you got, right? Because you're a Mets fan. And
we're in possession of the wild card right now.
You're okay.
Right now, with 3 games to go, the Mets own the wild card, the 3rd wild card in the National League.
Weren't y'all killing it, though, earlier this year?
Literally had the best record in baseball.
What happened between you and the Tigers? What happened?
What happened, bro?
Pitching, largely. Kadai Senga was entered the season as the Mets ace. He's now in AAA.
Oh,
that's tough.
That's how bad it is.
So the other thing is, I was thinking about this. I don't know if you have had have any of the Mets that you loved, because that's the only team you really care about, right? Have any of them come back and played against the Mets? Because DeGrom's kind of out of sight, out of mind.
But DeGrom did come back 2 Friday nights ago. Last Friday night, maybe.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. It pitched at Citi Field for the first time. Hilarious. The Rangers scored 8 runs, and it was the best run production Jacob DeGrom ever had in Citi Field.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious. I just wondered.
He got a standing ovation. It was sweet. It was
okay.
It was sweet. They were they love,
Because I really haven't had to deal with this whole Micah thing that's
about
to happen.
I had to watch Doc Gooden throw a no-hitter for the Yankees.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look, Pujols Pujols is the only guy I would really compare this to. And obviously, I got him for a lot more years and titles, right? I mean, he 3 home runs in the World Series. I mean, I got the full Pujols experience. But I would say when we were banking on, in my household, we were banking on, all right, here's a guy we're going to be rooting for the next decade, right? I kind of got it with Pujols. And then when Pujols left and went to the Angels, he really was completely out of sight, out of mind.
Because in baseball, you get out of sight, out of mind. You go to a different league, a different coast, we don't even see you anymore.
I was asleep.
Yeah,
we didn't see Pujols for 5 years.
No.
He didn't exist.
And then the interleague, I guess he came back at some point, but I mean, nobody, it wasn't even a thing, right? This one is the weirdest one, honestly. I don't know. I can't remember. Do you think you've had any of these with the Grizzlies? Somebody that you really love. Bain was going to be our chance, and obviously that's going to be taking place in Europe.
Dez was one of them, for sure.
And the other ones, we liked all those guys, but it wasn't emotional, right? When Kyle Anderson or DeAnthony Melton or Tyus Jones or you know what I mean?
The Mike Conley comeback was kind of neat.
Conley felt but the Conley thing, that ended so well with us drafting John Morant and him going on to. I tell you this. And I don't really remember Mark.
He was with the Lakers. It was COVID. There was nobody in the building.
Yeah, I don't remember. That wasn't an experience. The Zebo and Tony things obviously felt all wrong.
Yes.
That just felt wrong.
They were wearing the wrong jersey. Yeah, it was weird.
But their team stunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really haven't experienced this, where it's this awesome player that I spent every weekend rooting for is coming back, and now he's in a way better spot than my team. It's very depressing.
Yeah,
it
would be different for me if DeGrom signed with the Braves and I was having to see him 6 times a year.
Or and then they're awesome.
Yeah, I haven't had to deal with that really.
You need the team that whoever they go to. And the other thing is, we all kind of root for Mike. We rooted for Mike Conley. It's if we can't win, we want Conley to win.
Yeah,
right?
Very much so. You want the Grizzlies to win, but if not them, go Mike Conley. Go to the finals.
But I mean, the Sacramento stunk, and that's where Zebo went. And the Pelicans stunk, and that's where Tony was. And so it wasn't like I'm watching them have success elsewhere.
Yeah. I dealt with the reverse of it.
What?
A guy I hated. Then coming and playing for my team.
Oh,
I dealt with that with Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
I dealt with that. I hated him.
I mean, Richard Sherman almost ethered somebody last night.
And it was tough. That. So I've dealt with that.
Tough.
But
what happened last night?
You didn't see last night?
Oh, buddy, he gave it to Russell Wilson.
You didn't see that, bro?
So post-game,
he said,
Prime Video post-game, Tony Gonzalez, Chris.
I turned the game off after they made the kick. I was like, this sucks. Because I had that 3-game.
That freaking kicker missing the landing zone.
I had one of those same-game parlays, and it was Kyler Murray over 25 rushing yards, Marvin Harrison over 4 catches, and the Arizona plus 1.5. That was awful.
That freaking kick not going in the landing zone.
That was awful.
So they're in the post game and they turn their attention. They're looking forward to the weekend. Giants, Chargers, and Jackson Darts now QB1. They start talking about Russell Wilson. Tony Gonzalez says something that I had never really heard put this way before. I'd be interested to get your thoughts on it. He said if there was ever somebody who played himself out of the Hall of Fame, it's Russell Wilson.
Yes, bro.
In other words, like you were a Hall of Famer and now you just shouldn't be. Whether that's true or not, who cares? Then Richard Sherman, his former teammate.
He can't stand him, huh?
I think all those guys hate him.
He
A lot of them,
doubled
yeah, they
down.
don't like
He
him.
said without
the defense.
Richard Sherman said without that legendary defense in Seattle, which of course he was a part of. Wow. He's been 4-11, 7-8, and now 0-3 to start with the Giants. Can you play your way out of the Hall of Fame?
I mean, you can, but
You can certainly shoot your way up out of the Hall of Fame because we've had guys in baseball do that, right?
You can murder your way out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you can murder your way out of the Hall of Fame.
I feel like if you were in the locker room with me, I feel like you shouldn't be the one to say it.
Oh, that's how much they hate him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should be the one to say, I don't know.
Like you have to really hate
Can
that
you
person.
play your way out
Yes.
of it?
You
I've
can,
always looked at the
for
Hall of
sure.
Fame as like
I heard you say this earlier.
You reach man, that's a Hall of Fame career, and it doesn't matter what happens next. That's Hall of Fame numbers. And Tony Gonzalez is like, yeah, he's a Super Bowl champ and a 10-time Pro Bowler, but he's done nothing since he left Seattle, and I don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Even though I thought in his final year in
and
Seattle,
it's like if you stopped a guy's career,
right? I've just never looked at it that way.
Would you benefit more if your career stopped? I'm trying to think of anybody that would be similar to
Like we don't
this.
keep Vince Carter out of the Hall of Fame because the last X number of years of his career he was a role player coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
We did
just say
Patrick Ewing the same way. His
we say
Seattle
he had a
Orlando
Hall of Fame
days.
career that fell off the way everybody's career will fall off if you play long enough.
Hakeem Olajuwon's not in the Hall of Fame. Like
Here's the
Raptors
point.
days.
If Russell Wilson, rather than go to Denver, just literally holds his hand in the air and says, I'm retiring after my time in Seattle, my career is done right here. He's in the Hall of Fame. Nobody questions it ever. And now Tony Gonzalez is saying because of what happened after that, he shouldn't be. Which may or may not be right. I don't know. I just never really heard that
Man,
before.
I will say Russell
I'm
Wilson
trying to think of a comp for this. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think of somebody like Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger's won 2 Super Bowls.
I'm aware.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Okay, how about this?
Eli Manning's the questionable one.
Well, how about this? Dwight Howard.
Yes.
Oh, he already is.
I know,
He's
but that's my
in.
point.
Yeah.
I mean, he fell off completely.
No, you're right.
He did.
He fell off
He
completely.
did.
But
yeah.
he did enough in his prime to create a Hall of Fame career. And nobody really argues whether he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But his career fell off. I mean, it ended in another
did.
country.
Well, most people's careers do fall
What
off.
are Wilson's
It's just a matter of if they stick around or
What
not.
are Wilson's accolades, though? Because, like, Dwight Howard.
He said 10-time Pro
10-time
Bowler.
Pro Bowler.
10-time. Dang.
He
Led
only
the NFL
made
passing
one
year.
second-team All-Pro. He never made first-team All-Pro.
Okay, all right, check this. Just hey, look at guys. Are there any 10-time Pro Bowlers that are not in the Hall of Fame?
Give me 1 second.
Right, that would be the question.
Right.
And
I
especially,
just have always thought with Hall of Fames, there's these certain bars that if you hit them, you're there. Like in baseball, I mentioned earlier, it used to be 500 home runs.
Yep.
You get to 500. Now that's not really true, but it was true once upon a time.
Yep.
You get to 500, that's a Hall of Famer. And I think based on accolades, Russell Wilson is going to look like a Hall of Fame worthy career. But there's Tony Gonzalez saying, nope, you played your way out of it.
Okay, so they're pretty much all in the Hall of Fame.
Every one of them?
And the ones that aren't are not eligible yet.
Yeah.
10-time Pro Bowlers that are not in the Hall of Fame.
10-time Pro Bowler with a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Find one that's
you're
not in the Hall
talking
of
the
Fame.
ones. Jason Witten's not there yet, but he will be.
No, he just became eligible.
Larry Fitzgerald's not there yet, but he will be.
He just became eligible.
Yeah.
Right. I think Fitz is
My
on
only
that
thing
list.
with like the Pro Bowl though, like the NFL, like because like by that time though, like because the Super Bowl team cannot play in it.
That's right.
And I feel like so
I
many
got
guys,
it.
so many guys like say I'm not playing this Pro Bowl. So I feel like Pro
But
Bowl's
it's not
really, like,
5.
Right.
It's not 5.
It's 10 Pro Bowlers.
But like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Aaron
But again,
Donald, Travis Kelce.
The better question is why does everybody?
Bobby
The better
Wagner.
question is why does nobody like him?
That's
He's Mr.
That's
Unlimited.
Mr.
I got it.
He's unlimited.
Hey,
That
look,
shit's
look,
annoying, bro.
There's a lot of corny people. There's a lot of corny people, and there's a lot of corny athletes. But, like, people, like, really don't like him.
I would assume it's something.
Let's see.
Something connected to the idea that like you look like you're trying to play the leader of a football team.
Yeah.
like any given Sunday.
But you're not the leader in this locker room. We don't respect you like that. We think you're a phony.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that.
He comes off phony.
Yes.
It comes off like he's acting.
Yes.
Let me see.
Right?
Like
Like,
you're
if you were hanging out at the house. Because then you kind of line it up, and you're like, there's no way Sierra is.
How did that happen?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're like that at home, I find that to be, I got it, like that you might have, like, they say that if people are given to extremes, right? And he would be the extreme
from future.
other side.
He is the other side of the spectrum for
right?
sure.
See, like,
I got it. You know what I mean? I'm going to go the complete opposite.
Yeah. Find me.
What is the opposite of future?
Grok. What is the opposite of future?
And he says-
Russell Wilson. Get him on the phone.
Yeah, ChatGPT would definitely say he's the opposite
And-
for sure.
Get him
Yeah.
on the phone.
And his picture pops up.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's just because, like, even like some people think I think Tyrese is kind of corny sometimes, but people don't hate Tyrese Halliburton. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Except they do. They voted him the most overrated player in the
They
NBA.
do.
They do hate him.
They do hate
They
him.
do.
do.
Actually,
Players,
they do.
yeah. The
I think
players
they started to respect him based on what he did in the playoffs. It was like you have to tip your hat to this guy.
Yeah, but
they
like-
still think he's they still think he's a lame.
Okay, I just want to put up his thing. He's never made a first team All Pro team.
Yeah, just one second team.
He's never made an All Pro team. I think that weighs more than Pro Bowls to me.
Well, first team All Pro like literally means
You're the
one
best.
one quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
how are you ever going to be that?
He was second team All Pro one time
Yeah.
in 2019.
Okay.
So I feel like that weighs more to me than being in the Pro Bowl.
Well, like
Yeah.
Jesus, Tom Brady was there the whole time. What are you going to do?
Andrew Brees and Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
I mean, be better than them, bro.
Yeah, but you don't have to be better than them to be in the Hall of Fame.
He was the quarterback. He was the quarterback and won multiple Super Bowls.
You don't ever have to be the best quarterback in the world at any given time to be a Hall of Fame
If you want to
quarterback.
see Russell Wilson look like the
right.
best quarterback in the world, just pull up his tape against the 49ers.
Or the
that guy
or the
tortured me
Cowboys.
for years.
So you think for sure he's a
He
Hall
is
of Famer?
absolutely a Hall of Famer to me. Yes. Tortured me.
That is hilarious.
Killed me.
All right, we have a massive college football weekend ahead. And one of the things that I wanted to mention is outside of all the big games that we're going to get to and everything that's happening, it is going to be odd. We are going to be without one of the constants on the college football sideline for literally the last 20 years with Mike Gundy, right? You're going to, like, whenever Oklahoma State is on this weekend, you're going to turn on and Mike Gundy's not there. And it was just another, now he got fired, okay? And we've had the Bruce Pearl thing that happened this week where he stepped down. I wonder, from your perspective, Gary, right? We've now lost Nick Saban. I went and looked of the longest tenured guys. So Gundy was obviously right there at the top. Like we have Kirk Ferentz left, who's been at Iowa for 100 years. We have Kyle Whittingham at Utah, who's been there for 20 years. Troy Calhoun at Air Force, which, I mean, you can't imagine Air Force is ever firing their coach. And then we had like Saban, and then we had who is gone now. Dabo, who it's not looking great.
No.
And then it's kind of like Dave Doran and at NC State and Mark Stoops, right? And then I went and looked at basketball. Bro, the Greg Campy thing is
incredible. Been there forever.
Greg Campy at Oakland got his job in 1984. He has been the coach for 41 years.
Damn.
41 years. All right, but then we have Tom Izzo, 30
Sure.
years. Mark Few, 26.
Matt Painter is going to be up there pretty high.
He's 20.
Mark Few is going to be up there pretty high.
Yeah, and then you have James Jones at Yale,
yeah.
right? Randy Bennett,
Sure.
Self, and Drew,
Yeah.
right? So the question is, right, one of the things we talked about with Mike Gundy, when you talk to college basketball coaches, do you think that we are going to end up with guys that have had jobs for 20 or 30 years? It's just going to be a different way? Or do you think we are done with this coach has been a part of my life for 2 decades?
I don't think we're done. There's always going to be an example of somebody out there. Like we could talk in 10 years, 15 years, and you'll say, has anybody been coaching for 20 years at the same school? And I'll be able to go him, and him. I do think the numbers are going to go down for a variety of reasons. One is these guys are making so much money now.
Right.
They can accumulate $30 million, $40 million, $50 million in a pretty short amount of time. You don't have to work your whole life to get that anymore. So you're going to be equipped to just walk away from coaching at a much earlier age. That's what Jay Wright just did. That's what Tony Bennett just did. Coaches 40 years ago couldn't have done that. You know, even when John Calipari was the coach at Memphis, his first contract wasn't even $1 million. Now they all make $3 million, all of them. Right. So you're going to have enough money to walk away if you want. And then because you're getting paid so much money, the pressure is immense.
You're not going to be able to withstand bad seasons like. Honestly, most of these guys have not had bad seasons. Like, you know, I mean, what is a bad season for Mark Few?
Just the dynamics have changed so much. Once upon a time, you just circle back to John Calipari. You're the coach at Memphis. It's not going so well. You know who you got to worry about, really? Jeff Calkins and George Lapidus. Mm-hmm. That's probably it.
All right.
You know who you got to worry about now when things aren't going well? The entire world. Yeah. Everybody has a microphone.
You're right.
And it just can pile on top of you, get really ugly. I think it's going to be harder than it's ever been for coaches to keep the same job for that amount of time. And I don't know that many of them are going to want to do it.
Let me ask you about those guys. I'll be very specific because these are like all-time greats, right? If Tom Izzo or Mark Few or Bill Self, right? Let's just name those three. Those are, I mean, if you're making any list of the best coaches in college basketball, they're right at the top, right? If they miss the tournament 2 years in a row, do you think they'd keep their jobs?
Those guys would.
You do?
Those guys. Because they've done so much.
So you think that's different than football?
I do think
Dabo's not going to make it if they have 2 bad seasons in a row. And Mike Gundy, I mean, this is the second bad season in a row, right? Like I think 2 years ago. Right?
Yeah, this was the second bad, and
and they're not even going to let this one play out.
I think it is a little different in basketball. This sort of occurs to me. What we label bad seasons are just very different in football and basketball. Like if a basketball team is like top 25 all year long, we say that's a good season. Like if Clemson is ranked 23rd in the country all year long, they want to fire the football coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
these guys also created their own monster.
Yes.
Don't you think there would be a chorus of the game has passed them by? This is not, you know what I mean? Like, look, this is a new era, and these guys can't coach within this new era. As much as we love them, as much as they've done, the same thing that they're saying about Dabo now, it's like, I think it would hit them within 2 years.
I think it can, but like I'm just sort of thinking through it right now. We haven't really had the old man all-time great get shoved out of college basketball recently, unless I'm just missing somebody. Jim Boeheim. Tubby.
I mean, thanks a lot.
He went to High Point. He had life after Memphis.
He did, barely.
But like Jim Boeheim got to coach until and he was nudged a little bit at the end, but they really let him do it the way he wanted. Kay went out the way he wanted. Roy went out the way he wanted.
Bob Knight, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that's certainly at Indiana. But that was like you can't do this anymore, and then he did it again, and they had to fire him. But
and we're kind of getting into A, the pressure, and B, how many of these guys are going to want to do it this way,
that's
right?
The one. I think more likely than the all-time greats getting pushed out after 20 years or whatever, you're going to have the all-time greats saying, I don't even understand the rules. I don't like this anymore, and I have $45 million liquid.
Why do you think Bruce Pearl walked away? Obviously, you've now had a bunch of time to talk to a lot of people, and everybody had heard, he's going to run for political office, and I know he says he's not. Everybody thinks he's going to at some point.
Right, he still can.
Yeah,
he's only 65, and you can run for office at 80, so he's got time. I think he has been conflicted about whether he wanted to keep doing the job, like just the job, what it requires. Because you talked.
He's not a low energy guy.
No, but
I mean, he was on your show last year, and he had he had that Janai Broome team that had a chance at the national title.
They were ranked number one in the country for part of last year. He had a National Player of the Year candidate. They were in the Final Four. I think he's been, and I think a lot of guys are getting to this point. They don't like the job they don't like doing the job. They like going to practice, but everything else that goes hand in hand with the job now is so complicated. I've told this story a million times, and it's a million times worse today than it was when this actually happened. But I remember being at a coaching clinic one time, and I was talking to Bill Self, And there was this guy sort of just hovering, just sort of lingering. I could tell he was waiting for us to stop talking so he could slide in and introduce himself. And so I kind of at some point just sort of like, hey, man, how you doing? And he said, hey, I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to, Coach Self, I wanted to introduce myself. And, I'm a aspiring coach from wherever. And he said, hey, I just wanted to, if I could ask you one question. And Bill said, sure. And he said, just what advice would you have for somebody like me who is trying to break into coaching? And he said, why do you want to be a coach? Bill asked the guy. He said, why do you want to coach basketball? And the guy goes, because I just love being in the gym. I just love coaching basketball. I love working and teaching. And he goes, cool, go be a high school coach. You don't want my job. My job's about 10% coaching and 90% shit that's got nothing to do with coaching. And now it's like 98% nothing to do with coaching.
Right.
And so they got all this money. You lose the motivation to do a bunch of stuff you don't like doing anyway. You have so much money, your life no longer depends on it. Like when I talked to John Calipari was in studio with me a few weeks back. He was revisiting like his time at UMass. He's like, I'm fighting for my life then. If I don't win then, my whole life's different. Now, if I don't win I'm set up. So you lose that motivation. You've got more money than you know what to do with. And then with Bruce specifically, I think he wanted to hand it off to his son in a time where his son has momentum within the program and it's set up for him to win. I'm giving you a roster to win with. I'm giving you a home court advantage to win with. I'm giving you if you can't do this, then it's just on you because I've set you up. I think that was important to him as well. But I don't think it was just one thing. I think it was a bunch of different things that led him to make the decision, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to hand it over to my son now. And we're seeing it more and more often. Like 65 coming off a Final Four 5 years ago was considered young.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I might just get out. Jay Wright went to a Final Four, got out.
I can't believe he's never gone back to coaching.
Jay?
Yes. I thought he would be an NBA coach. He's one of the very few college basketball coaches. See, I think a lot of those guys, it would not work. It would not work in the NBA.
He would be good.
He's got the demeanor.
That's right.
Right? He's a lot like Billy. And then say whatever you want about Billy Donovan. He can coach in the NBA.
Yes.
Right? He has. Yes. And he keeps getting extensions going 500.
Right.
Right? Because people like him.
Right.
And obviously, no one ever watches Billy Donovan and goes, that guy stinks at coaching.
No.
Right? Like, I think Jay Wright was, to me, the most obvious. In fact, I remember years ago when the Grizzlies hired David Fizdale, they called Jay Wright. Back then.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, everybody just had such high, he held him in such high regard.
There's at least two retired college coaches that I know the Grizzlies reached out to at some point. Jay was one, and Tony Bennett was the other.
Oh, yeah.
They reached out to Tony Bennett at one point.
We got two of his players.
Another guy that walked away.
Yeah.
And where is he?
Living in Charlottesville, traveling the world with his wife. Randomly, I was on a flight with one of his former assistants at some point this summer, and we were sitting in the airport talking. And I was like, so you talked to Tony lately? He's like, yeah, I talk to him every 2 weeks. And he's like, I'm like, how's he doing? He's like, he'll call me back. I'll call him, and he'll call me back like 4 days later, and he'll be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just getting back to you. Hadn't had my phone. He's just living that life.
And he's not old.
No, he's just a little
Tony
older
Bennett?
than me.
No, Tony Bennett's young, yeah.
He's just a little older than me. But he was another one who was like,
You think he just burned out?
The job changed so much.
Yeah.
And it went from you recruit high school players, you develop them, you keep them in your program for multiple years, and you try to turn it into something. That was the job. He really liked that job.
How old did you say?
56.
Right. Now, you know what the job is now?
Like, is he just retired?
He's
like,
retired.
Is he
He's just
retired, bro.
No. I'm saying, you think he's not going to coach basketball anymore?
All these guys, whether it's Jay, Tony, I can tell you, they all say, I'm done. Obviously, you can think you're done. It's not insincere to believe I'm done, but then revisit it. The sport changes. These are
like guys that have won the national title in the last 5-10 years.
Your kids get out of high school, and now you got an empty nest, and you're like, all right, I need something to do. Like, their minds might change, but they believe they're done right now. And for Jay and Tony both, I don't want to say their reasons are exactly the same, but they're similar in the sense that this job went from something I actually enjoyed, getting to know high school players, recruiting them, getting to know their families, bringing them on campus, developing them over years. I enjoyed that, and that's not the job anymore. The job is to go out and buy players.
Yeah.
It's not to develop relationships. It's buy players, and then you better buy them back or else you'll lose them, and then you got to buy a bunch of new players. And it's just, I don't want to spend my days doing that.
You wonder if somebody like Mike Gundy's going to go keep coaching, right?
He says he is.
I mean, and Dabo said at his press conference, fire me.
Right.
I'll go win somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, well, like some of these guys are just going to, and obviously Rich Rod's back at West Virginia, and like some of them just want to keep on coaching no matter what the circumstances.
For every Tony Bennett and Jay Wright, there is a Tom Izzo and a Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
Like Rick Pitino will coach until like he can't.
Right.
Because that's what he loves to do. His identity is caught up in the day-to-day of coaching basketball. He loves it. But there's other guys who just don't. And when you have enough money...
You think I have seen Bruce Pearl coach a college basketball team for the last time? Or do you think he's going to look up and be like, dude, I miss this?
I think he's probably done. I think he's going to like settling in, sort of being the king of Auburn, watching his son. Like, he's going to be helping his son. He's going to be shoulder to shoulder with him.
Oh, really?
I mean, I would assume so.
Do you think any of those players leave?
No, I
Like
think
the
they had all
Ty
this set up.
Pettiford
They had it
and all
all
them?
set up.
Okay.
They had it all set up before. I mean, you just say, hey, you know Steven, he's been here with you the whole time. He probably recruited half of you.
Right.
Like, and I'm still going to be here. They're not going. Yeah, they're all, for the most part, they'll stay. In fact, they might all stay. But it's for every guy that wants to stick around, there's another guy who's like, I got $50 million and I don't want to get up and do the job tomorrow. That's really where it got for Tony. People were criticizing him for, he went to ACC Media Day last year and then retired like the next week. And he said,
maybe that's what.
And you asked
maybe
him,
that's what put him over the.
Well,
he's like, I don't want to answer anymore.
Well, what he said was, I was trying to talk myself back into it. I kept being hopeful. Like, well, once the season gets a little closer, maybe that fire will come back, and maybe I'll want to do it. And I even went to media day, like maybe that'll spark something in me. And it's just not there anymore. It's an interesting place for any human to get where you don't have to do this job anymore. You have enough money without it.
Right.
Do you still want to do it?
Right.
I don't want to speak for you. Yeah. I think if you won the lottery tomorrow, you'd still be here on Monday.
Think so?
I think I would be too. But Woj reached a point.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
You'd have to have something to do.
You got to have something to do. But Woj reached the point where he was like, I don't want to do this job anymore. Now I'm going to go do another job that I think I'll enjoy more. But he just decided I've got enough money where I don't have to hold this every day, all day long, and so I'm done. And that is essentially what Tony Bennett and Jay Wright have decided as well. I don't need to do this job for the money, and I don't like doing it as it's currently constructed, so I'm out.
Yeah, and that's what I worry about, right, is how many of these guys. Are we going to lose all of the old head type of guys because they don't want to do – they don't like the way college sports are now, and so they're just not going to do it anymore, right? And I do think, it reminds me of the Michael Irvin, we're losing the recipes.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, think about this. Your job, the job you were hired to do, the reason you wanted to enter this profession, your job is to talk into that microphone, prepare a show, and then execute the show, talk to your friends. You like doing this. What if tomorrow there were some rule changes and your job was instead to sweep those floors? Yeah. That's your job now. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're going to pay you the same, but your job is no longer to do this.
That's not what I signed up to do.
Yeah, and I don't need the paycheck anymore. So
and the thing they like about it is the thing that's gotten minimized.
Yes. Yeah.
And that thing that has gotten minimized is now harder.
Yes.
Because you can't tell these kids nothing.
Right.
Not the ones you're spending $2.5 million on.
They got money now, too.
Honestly, you cannot coach a kid that is making $2.5 million. This is what Nick Saban said, because he dog cussed everybody.
Right. Yeah, how does Izzo?
It's hard.
Because how does Izzo do? Because I've heard stories about Izzo. He don't play.
No, he doesn't play.
How does he in this climate? How does he manage it?
He struggles every time you talk to him.
Because he talks crazy.
Every time you talk to him, he is so angry in a good way, just forever frustrated.
Right.
He's the type who will forever be like, I'm out of this shit, blah 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 blah, and then
And he's probably at that age got somebody that handles the stuff that he does not want to have to handle, right?
And
they hire these associate ADs that are in charge of NIL. You do all that crap.
Yeah,
and I'm not doing the money stuff.
The rules have now changed, so we'll see where it goes, but in recent years, when there were basically no rules and you could just sign PJ Haggerty to a $3 million deal if you wanted to, he also, and I think this helped keep Tom in the game, maybe in a way that didn't keep Tony in the game, he had a billionaire who was funding the whole thing. So he didn't have to go out there and beg for money. He had a guy who was literally like, Tom, here's $10 million.
Yeah.
Go buy your basketball team.
Right.
Or more accurately, have your assistants go buy your basketball team. So he didn't have to deal with the day-to-day nonsense that a lot of the other coaches are dealing with. And I think that probably helped keep him around.
And I bet that guy in Phoenix called him.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Oh, to go coach the
Nuggets,
Suns?
Yeah.
He would have lost his mind, bro.
Hell, he gave the GM job to Brian Gregory just because he was an assistant 100 years ago.
I love Brian Gregory, but when that popped, I was like, how is Brian Gregory a general manager?
It is
of the-"
bizarre.
You know who else he hired? Mateen Cleaves.
He did. Did he really?
Yes.
Is he going to hire Zebo?
I mean, I don't know why Zebo's not living in Phoenix right
Why
now.
not?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember
We're
Zebo
gonna-
telling us that's my guy.
We're gonna lose
That's
Zebo.
my guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Like, it's wild. He just went to Phoenix, bought the team, and started hiring Michigan State people.
I bet he did try to hire as a. What do you bet?
That's one of those
What's
where...
Drew Neitzel doing these days?
Shout out my dog, Drew
Well, that's one of those where... Because I remember this
Left-handed
came up
assassin.
at some point with the Grizzlies and John Calipari. Should the Grizzlies hire John Calipari?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember somebody from the organization asking me about, like, what do you think? Like, you were in
Well,
his,
surely that was when we had Mark Ivoroni.
it was like you're in his
Yes.
practices. You know, what do you think? How that? But the thing I remember telling this person was, you have to understand the dynamics in this city. If you, as the new professional sports franchise, relatively new, go and take the Tigers coach, like the you'll have
right. That would have been massively unpopular.
it would not have been a smart or popular thing to do in this city.
Right.
And I wonder if it wouldn't be similar. You're the Michigan State alum. You want to be beloved on that campus forever, in that community forever. And you're going to be the guy that takes their Hall of Fame coach out
Well,
of
and
college.
Calipari at that time was way too high strung to be an NBA coach.
Well, he had already done it.
I know, and he was.
Yes,
he
no,
was.
he-
And
He will tell you.
He'll even tell you.
He will
too
tell
high strung.
you. I mean, he told me a few weeks ago. He was like, I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
He said I was just flying by the seat of my pants.
You can't scream at NBA players.
Well, one of the
I mean,
things he-
honestly, like I wondered when I saw Brunson talking about Tibbs the other day.
Yeah.
I'm like, Pop's gone, Tibbs gone. Like, who's left?
The Yellers.
I mean, because Spoelstra's not really
Talking
like
about
a.
NBA yellers?
I'm talking about like the old school,
In the NBA or college?
the old school coach. No, I'm talking about in the NBA.
You still do it. You still get it in college.
Yeah,
It's-
because you got
it's-
Kelvin, right? Kelvin's one of them.
Yeah, you still. But in the NBA, like
it's mostly friendly guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
You know
of
what I mean?
Like John had told me 20 years ago when we would have these NBA conversations, he said, if I could do it, because he will tell you a whole story about, we had Michael Jordan in the Bulls, like in a tough spot. Like he's got a story.
Right.
And then it's like my best player got hurt and my best player was a jerk. Like he will tell you, if not for injuries and a not great relationship with the front office and my best player hated me, I would have been fine. But like that's all stuff you have to
Major
manage.
stuff, yeah.
You have to manage those things.
I guess Rick
that's
Carlisle,
part of being a head coach in the NBA.
Rick Carlisle's mellowed out.
Yeah, he
He's
ain't crash
mellowed
out.
out.
He
You
ain't
know what
crash
I
out
mean?
no
Like
more.
he used to be. Guys used to hate Rick Carlisle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we've just learned
So he's probably mellowed out.
that you
a little
don't
bit.
have to coach that way. You can coach that way. People have been effective coaching that way. But the idea that you have to demean another man,
Well, I just don't think you can when guys make $60 million.
it's tough.
I don't.
Because if that sick guy was making $60
It
million,
didn't used to be that way, right? Where it's like,
well, it's always. I mean, like
no, you just had to have your best player on your side.
That's it.
And then there were a lot of guys that you were more important to the organization than.
Right.
There are very few coaches that rank even amongst the top 5 most important people in an organization.
Spo, Carlisle. That might,
Seriously.
might be it.
Right?
Would you put them on the list?
Yes.
And that might be it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and I also think they're ones that could call shots on players.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The player is not, I mean, hell, Spoelstra won the LeBron tug of war.
Right.
So
Right.
but that might be it.
Because LeBron tried to, if I remember, they tried to get him early.
Yes.
Yeah. And Pat Riley said, he's your coach, figure it out.
Right.
Yeah. But Pat Riley had to stand up to LeBron and say, we're not moving this guy.
Right.
You guys are married. Figure it out. Work through it.
Right.
But you're married. Work through it.
Kerr.
It's Kerr, yeah.
Yeah, Kerr a little
Kerr
bit.
wins
Yeah.
bro, not playing Jonathan Kuminga a minute in the Houston series is wild. Like, it's wild. Or not playing him until he got until Curry got hurt. He didn't play him.
Are they going to regret not doing something about this?
Who?
the Warriors.
I mean, he's going to just
he's going to take the 8.9.
And then they're really going to screw with his minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing with and the Cam Thomas did this in Brooklyn, too. It's like, bro, you take that qualifying offer, you're on your own.
Because they know you're probably not coming back to them.
And so they don't care.
Right.
This is when you need to have your contract here,
right.
And they are going to bury it. They don't want you maximizing your value.
Right. This just seems like one where
I don't get it.
Maybe nobody could get what they want out of the deal, but just separate and go forward in life.
Y'all see those videos of him working out by himself while the rest of the teams at the Jimmy Butler training camp?
Well, and look, the number he wants it's delusional.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right.
It's delusional. And that's the one thing that I will say, like, this makes you happy to be, to root for the Grizzlies, where at least for the errors that they make, you don't get in this type of situation really where it's like, that was, by all accounts, that was the Joe Lacob pick. So now you have, right, Steve Kerr wants to get rid of him. Mike Dunleavy doesn't have any care in the world about it. But you also have an owner who, that was his guy.
Right.
That's who he wanted. By all accounts, he's the one that went out to eat with him. He's the one that drafted him, and now we're to contract time. And probably the rest of the organization is like, just let him walk. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No,
and that guy's like, no.
It sounds like the team would rather him just let him go. Like you just mentioned, they all went to like a thing together in San Diego or somewhere.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler little training camp and Jonathan Kamika. They posted a video of him working out by himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Dolo.
All right, before I get you out of here, I thought of one through all of our conversations. I've been in the very back recesses of my mind, I've been trying to think of somebody that might very well be a comp, right? That can you play or coach your way out of the Hall of Fame, right? Tell me what you think. Mike Tomlin?
No, Hall of Fame are easy.
They still don't have.
You don't
losing
think
records.
there was a day? You don't think there was a day where if Mike Tomlin like never coached again, that he was 100%er? You think he's 100%er no matter what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
He's never under 500.
Yeah, he's never under 500. Bro.
Yes, Mike Tomlin has already. This is my whole point. Once you have a Hall of Fame worthy career, you have it. And as long as you don't get caught performance-enhancing drugs in baseball or murdering in football, you probably get to be a Hall of Famer. And Mike Tomlin's already reached that bar. That's what I would say.
What's Mike Tomlin's record?
185, 108, and 2.
Super Bowls?
8 and 11 in the playoffs. He's got 1 Super Bowl as a head coach, 1 as an assistant coach.
Nobody cares about your assistant coach Super Bowls.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
I do.
Okay, Charlie Weiss has
I
them.
do. That's former
Why
University of Memphis assistant.
Damn right it is.
Mike Tomlin.
Damn right it is.
When is the last time Mike Tomlin was in an AFC championship game?
AFC championship game, 2016.
That's 10 years ago. We're talking about Hall of Fame.
But
He's been in the
I would argue he'd
playoffs.
already accumulated a Hall of Fame
So
career.
you would have said he's in the Hall of Fame in 2016?
Sure.
He's been to the playoffs 5 times since then.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to ask you another college basketball thing that came up. I know you're good because I always ask you a random college basketball. You see this Wagner story, right?
Crazy.
Have you seen the Wagner story?
Wagner?
So you talk about coaches that can't talk the way they want anymore. This Wagner coach, he get fired, right?
He's suspended pending investigation, but he is donezo. Donald Copeland's his name.
Bro.
How about this? They had workouts all off-season. Off-season workouts, no water. No water at the workouts.
He's like that. What's that going? What was that old book that they made the ESPN movie about? The Junction Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Bear Bryant coaching at Texas A&M,
Bro,
and he took him out like he took him out in the
Yeah.
desert. Brian Dennehy played him. They put him out in the desert, and these guys are like vomiting,
So-
and he wouldn't give them water.
Okay, like literally no water allowed in the gym. All right?
He said, if you're thirsty, swallow your spit.
If you're thirsty, drink your spit. That was his go-to line. If you're thirsty, drink your spit, allegedly, of
Hey,
course.
you watched the Cowboys thing?
I watched most of it.
Me and William, both fell off the couch when Jimmy Johnson told that guy, "You got asthma? Go have asthma over there." He told that dude to go have asthma on another field. I ain't got time for that shit. Go have asthma on that. He told that guy to go have asthma.
Like you just can't say
Go
things like
have asthma.
That's old school, bro.
So yeah, so that's 90s. It's 2025,
Right.
and Buddy is telling his players to go drink their spit. if
Drink
they're
their
thirsty.
spit.
So one
This
day,
is at Wagner?
Wagner,
bro.
Where is Wagner?
It's New York.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So one day, one of the players sneaks a Gatorade into the gym. They're like hiding a Gatorade in the gym so they can sneak over.
They can siphon off it, share it.
Like they're hiding cigarettes under the bleachers.
Yeah.
All right? They're sneaking Gatorade into the practice gym.
It's amazing.
The coach finds it, makes them all finds the Gatorade. Makes them all start running. Yes. Multiple players fall out from dehydration. One has to be hospitalized.
No.
And it's like, what are you doing?
And he's like calling him a P word. He's like, your parents raised a P word. Or like, he was going off.
Who is this guy?
Donald Copeland.
Donald Copeland.
A former Seton Hall assistant. I just can't imagine working your adult life to try to become a Division I head coach, and then you get the job and
you refused him water.
You refuse water. Like water. Like what? Like what?
And did they fire him?
He, like you said, he was suspended, but he's
they're
probably
doing the
fired.
investigation
like,
now.
One of the
and
quotes
he's
is, your parents gave birth to a P word. If they were a loser playing for him, you're going to be a loser in life.
That's what Vernon said to you.
Wow.
That's what Vernon said to you.
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, I don't
get a Wagner sweatshirt.
Listen,
My coach said worse things than me when I was in high school.
Yeah, the words or whatever. Right. But like I mentioned yesterday, like
the kid had to go to the hospital.
My little guy's football.
Oh, he did?
The kid had to go to the hospital. Like that's.
William had a football coach when he was little, and I showed up to the practice, and he was like, there's a kid, and he's like standing at the sideline, like throwing up. And coach was like, you throwing up? He's like, yeah. And he's like, I love throw up.
We don't even mess with that.
And I was like, Bo, you're lucky I'm the only parent out here.
I know. Like you see.
Because I don't care.
Right. But like
I love throw up too. I was like, make them throw up. I don't care. I love throw up.
At 8-year-old football, there's like these random sirens that go off.
Yeah.
And that they're mandatory water breaks. Like go drink water. Whether you're thirsty or not, go drink water.
Oh God.
Like that's where we're at. Meantime,
that would piss me off.
Meantime, buddy up at Wagner's like, drink your spit. He's done.
Okay, so I'll be finding these random college basketball shows. Like, I gotta ask GP about this because I read it and I like laughed. I'm like, bro, what is happening?
It's just like why
you can't.
Well, that's happened, and then there was another guy, right? Our old buddy Rob Barnes.
Yeah,
I saw he got caught up because his one of his assistants was a pimp.
Yeah,
like
pimping.
A real pimp.
Yeah.
Like a real pimp.
Real one.
Bro, you can't be
I
a college basketball
people
coach.
doing that in 2025. They're really pimping out there.
There's pimping out here.
Cal State Bakersfield, and Rob Barnes is like salt of the earth. Like,
I didn't think
awesome guy.
I didn't think Rob
feel
Barnes,
bad for him.
I didn't think Rob Barnes' program was going to end up in a pimping scandal.
Yeah,
but here we are.
He was really pimping. Like he got convicted of it.
Oh yeah, there's like
convicted of pimping.
It's bad.
Yeah, you can't be a college basketball coach and pimping out here.
You can't be. You can't do
your
both.
side hustle
pick
can't
one.
be pimping. Yeah, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick a hustle.
Headline: California
pick a hustle,
basketball coach resigns amid pimping controversy.
Yeah, he's involved in a pimping controversy. That's the last thing you want to end up in is a pimping controversy.
It's 2025, man. Hey,
I used to know a radio guy years ago that covered Tennessee, and I remember him telling me that he called Phil Fulmer and was like, "There's a guy on your campus that's trying to be a pimp. It's on your team." And Phil Fulmer was like, "Thank you, I'll take care of it." and he's like, "I was just gonna give you a heads up." But there's a guy that thinks he's a pimp right now, and he's playing. So I guess I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised to hear there was a pimp on a Division I football team.
Oh, yeah,
but at Cal State Bakersfield,
just pimping in Bakersfield is kind of funny.
What did you pull up the article? Like, what is the deal with this guy?
Oh no, he's definitely pimping, bro.
There's like. He had assistant coach's phone had encrypted file hiding an app to store obvious child pornography.
Oh,
so this is like,
that's not pimping.
Actually, it's pimping, pandering, and drug-related offenses. So he got the trifecta, bro.
You got to be better. You got to be better judge of character.
You got to do a background check on this fella.
Yeah, this guy is a creepo. Huh?
You can't be pimping, man.
That's tough.
Yeah. There's levels to it, man.
Huh?
There's levels to it, man. Pimping ain't easy, bro.
That's what I heard.
Honestly, we've been doing this a long time now, Gary. That's the first time I can remember hearing somebody got fired for pimping. Honestly. I don't think it's ever happened before.
Have you heard a story like that, GB?
I do not remember another story about a coach getting fired for pimping. I've heard stories about coaches getting fired for sleeping with students.
Sure.
Stalking. I've heard stalking.
Yeah.
You mean you heard stories of that here?
It happened here.
See, don't put people's name out there, bro.
It happened here.
Everybody knows. Tig Price Literally, you don't know this?
Bro, Tick Price before my time. Like, this allegation. What did he do? What Tick do?
It was not an allegation.
What Tick do?
That happened
with a student.
He was having an affair.
Yeah. With a
Oh,
student.
Tick, you tweaking.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know Tick did that.
Oh,
Tick, you can't do that, man.
He was having an affair with a student.
He's having an affair with a student.
Tough times.
It's tough, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, look, it's okay to be a trick, but you can't be a pimp. There's levels.
There is levels, I guess.
Yeah, you can be a trick, but you can't be a pimp. When you start pimping, you get fired from basketball jobs.
It looks like it. It looks like it. There's certainly evidence to support that.
I got fired. All right. Gary, have a great
All
weekend.
right.
We'll be back into this Chris Vernon Show.
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isolo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing. Has she been?
Want to remind you that coming up on Monday, it's going to mark the new season for the Grizzlies, and with Media Day presented by Ford and your Mid-South Ford dealers. You can tune in on Monday at 10:30 a.m. to hear from Grizzlies players as they sit down with all your favorite GCM talent. Catch all the action on Grind City Media's app and YouTube channel. Also, heads up that a week from Saturday is going to be the open practice presented by the Tennessee Lottery. Admission is free for all fans on Saturday, October 4th at 1 p.m. at FedEx Forum, so put that on your calendar. You can watch all your favorite players compete in a live practice and skills competition. And this season, you can start the season off with opening night tickets available for just $9.01.
What a deal.
Only at the FedEx Forum box office during the open practice. So if you want to try to get those $9 tickets, you need to be at the open practice a week from Saturday. You can visit Grizzlies.com today to reserve your tickets and tip off the season with the Grizzlies.
$9 tickets for opening day presented by the Tennessee Lottery. That sounds like you hit the lottery. FR.
Roser, I'm gonna let you slide with that one because that was this Friday.
And it's promoting.
But that's
big
so bad.
Show up. Turn up.
Stop.
And
Get ready for it, Chris.
Stop.
Get ready for show up and turn up.
Oh, my God.
Get ready for it.
What is that? Oh, that's a new phrase? Show up and turn up? Let's turn up. Turn up.
Mim this.
Mim
Mim
this.
that. Hold this. Hold that. Turn up. Yeah, mim this, mim that, bro. Go Grizz.
I like turn up. Turn up.
When you do it like that, I don't like it. When you include the short crotch chop, I don't know if I like that.
Turn up.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, all right. Well, we have gotten past Rosers, and we're gonna let him slide. Also, before I get into the football stuff that's coming up this weekend, gonna let you slide for your incredible review of the Kanye West documentary on Monday.
Okay, y'all went rolling?
Yeah, I went.
Okay.
It was super mid.
Oh, you thought it was mid?
Yes.
What'd you not like about it?
I mean, it's just watching a maniac for an hour and a half.
It's fun.
I mean, I guess.
It's like a car crash.
But I mean, I watch documentaries all the time, and I like that. There's no explanation as to why he's a maniac. There's no interactions with him, like explaining himself to people, or it's just him, and he treats people poorly. He treats people poorly, like regularly.
Yes, he does.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just watching an mentally ill guy for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, kind of spiral at different times.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, that's what we like, chaos, though, right?
I don't know. I mean,
he did kind of explain some of it. Yeah, like he likes
he's self-sabotage.
Yeah, self-sabotage.
It's just watching a guy try to ruin everything.
Yeah.
He tries
so
to
you
ruin
didn't try to like understand.
I
like,
think
where
he
he's
tries
coming-
to ruin his relationships. He tries to ruin his family. He tries to ruin his music. He tries to just ruin everything.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's sad. It's sad.
There's definitely sad.
He's
There's
clearly
definitely sad
like
stuff to it.
he clearly one of the most talented people. Like he's got an eye for style. He's got an eye for music, ear for music, whatever you want to say. But I mean, like I don't know. I thought I was going to get more insight as to why he is the way he is.
I think,
and I don't think that it was. I think that it was also. I think this was just a better curated version than it's like, okay, we'll put in the bad side of me too, so that everybody will think it's not just a puff piece, pumping me up.
Yeah.
But he also curated that completely because there's so many of the things, it wasn't real. It's still not reality. It's enough to throw in hey, here's him freaking out at Kris Jenner. Here's him getting pressed by Michael Chi. We're showing you bad stuff. And it's like, it
didn't feel finished. I guess part of
his
it
story's
is
not finished.
His story's not finished.
His story's not finished.
What happens if he redeems himself one day and Yeezy makes it back to he's already been successful going independent. But what happens if he, by being independent, what's Yeezy going to be in 10 years? Maybe it does make it back.
Yeah, I think
maybe
it
does.
I liked it because I thought
just wanted more.
It was a look into his mind.
I wanted to understand more. And and
there's really no music. There really isn't music in it, and I wonder if that's a universal Sony. Hey, we're not letting you use the music, because the Donda rollout was so awesome, and they played nothing from it.
Right.
Yep.
All right. We got big college football weekend. First, we have our Mike Norvell on Florida State's back in action. Hopefully, this Tommy Castellanos is fine. Kind of got banged up in their game last week, but this is many. I read a bunch of previews last night. There's a lot of people that think this is a trap game for Florida State. I am on the side of I think Florida State is awesome, so I'm not as concerned about them getting trapped, but I do understand with Miami on the horizon. Also, I also feel like, they're not in the top 5 in the rankings yet, right? They're not super high. They're not somebody that has been vaulted all the way, even though, despite the fact that they beat Bama handily, they didn't vault all the way up to a position to where I still think they probably feel like they've got something to prove, right? They probably think their ranking is bogus right now, right? And so, and the other thing is they've got Miami coming up, and I got it. It's a Friday night game, and obviously the game ahead is a much bigger game than this one, but I'm not all that concerned. TCU Arizona State is an entertaining game too.
Yeah.
That one. So we got 2 really good Friday night games. Tomorrow, we had Jessica Benson in here on Wednesday, and she was going through the list of the games that are, she gave her 5 games that she was looking forward to. Bro, this is loaded.
It's loaded.
I mean, this is a loaded week. Got the weird one with USC at Illinois being the big noon kickoff game after Illinois got beat by 60.
Yeah.
But again, it is there's a morning game in Illinois, and it is a test for USC. I have not seen USC yet. Have you guys?
No.
I haven't seen them yet.
I turned on.
I saw that one highlight, that kid in the corner caught that ball with the one hand. That's the only thing I've seen from him.
I fell asleep watching their game against Michigan State last weekend because it was, super late.
So are we super rooting for Arkansas tomorrow?
Yeah, we need them to get
Arkansas is hosting Notre Dame at 11.
Yeah, our boy downstairs, I think D-Nail's going to the game.
Yeah.
It makes us look way better.
Yes, when they beat Notre Dame tomorrow.
Right?
Yes, for sure.
If they beat Notre Dame, it makes us, that win, much better.
Or don't get run out.
Because people still respect Notre Dame has a bad record, and they're still in the top 25.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. Either win the game or give us a really good game.
People still respect, it's still a ranked win.
Yeah.
I don't know the way the rest of the Notre Dame season is going to go, and Notre Dame is a 4.5-point favorite in that game at Arkansas.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. Look, Arkansas was good enough to have Memphis down 28-10.
Yeah.
Was that just a lightning strike game last week? Seriously, it is. They had the game 1. They fumbled at the 5.
Yeah.
Like, they could have just kneeled it
the,
kicked the field
the
goal.
week before they had the game won against Ole Miss.
Right.
They have scored
And
in
they fumbled that one, too.
in those last 2 games, Ole Miss and Memphis. They've scored. Arkansas has scored a combined 10 points in the second half.
Yeah, we need Arkansas getting good wins. What we don't need is them like losing a 3rd straight game and then like them doing something, getting rid of Sam Pittman, and then the whole thing falling apart. And next thing you know, we look back like we did last year and be like, oh shit, our Florida State win's not even good.
Notre Dame's defense hasn't been good. Notre Dame's defense hasn't been good.
But I think
that would be a super
so, like,
good
Arkansas
win.
might be able to,
good win, though, 'cause
able to
it's a
score on
brand
them.
name.
Yeah, Arkansas might be able to score on them.
Yeah, because I mean,
Well, it's also a big national TV game, so people are going to respect it a lot more.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Right? It's happening in front of people's faces in a way that many games, if they take place, if they're not on, like where you don't feel like there's a communal experience with everybody watching it, a lot of it gets left by the wayside.
Yeah.
Like I just told you, I haven't seen USC.
Yeah, it's just like Albert Pujols playing baseball.
Well, it's also the way that it I saw a thing that was I saw this thing yesterday where it was they were comparing like the first whatever amount of starts he's had. Arch Manning, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
And he was like right on par with them. But that is not the way it feels to people, right?
Yeah.
Because
No.
we all watched the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
We all watched it.
Yeah.
But the ones that we don't see are the ones that he's obviously been able to put up some stats in, right?
I mean, how many of those stats were against Sam Houston State?
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah.
But the problem is we saw the Ohio State one. And look, Ohio State could very well wreck another guy's Heisman Trophy chances this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, they may just be a murderer's row, right? You may look up and it's like, oh, in retrospect, Caleb Downs is like Troy Polamalu or Ed Reed and college Ed Reed, and every quarterback that plays against Ohio State and the Matt Patricia defense is going to look horrendous.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
That's certainly on the table. And now, like, here's another one, though, because, boy, are they talking this guy up at Washington.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, are they talking? I saw Todd McShay. Todd McShay was, Todd McShay was talking up the Oregon quarterback.
Yeah, he talked up
Dante
the Oregon
Moore,
quarterback.
yeah.
I think he's going to be
he's-
a breakout this week too.
He's the one that he was talking about. But anyways,
I like him.
this Washington quarterback. So the 2:30 games are Ohio State and Washington. Again, I haven't seen Washington yet, but I mean, people like the Washington quarterback too.
Yeah, DeJuan Williams.
And it's like, all right, we're about to see. You know, we have seen some of these guys. It's kind of like the guy at Michigan, right? Bryce Underwood ain't nearly as bad as he looked. In the Oklahoma game when he was playing against Brett Venables' defense. I mean, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
What was he like? I mean, he was like
18 for 36.
I
18
don't
for
think
36.
it was 18.
I gave
think
him
it was like
too many
9 for
completions.
37. It was something. I mean, it was appalling.
Let me see.
Bryce Underwood versus Oklahoma.
see.
It was bad.
Bryce.
But again, I mean, it was first time going through that.
That's what you're going to see with.
Looked way better last week when he's playing against Nebraska.
My bad. 9 for 24. I gave him
9 for
I gave him way
24.
too many. He was a 37% completion percentage.
That's what we'll see with Dante Moore. He started a couple of games as a freshman at UCLA on the road against top 25 teams. And they were not good. But again, it's UCLA, and you were a true freshman, so who knows? Like, this is going to be by far the toughest environment he's played in.
I saw this when I was reading through the articles last night about the games. It was, you know, of course, everybody's got to bring up small game James and James Franklin's record versus these good teams or whatever. Yeah. But it did mention, it said that he is undefeated against the spread in whiteout games. For what that's worth.
For what that's worth.
For what that's worth. Are they wearing the mummy thing this weekend?
Yeah, it's the mummy.
The Oregon
mummy
deal?
Oregon Jones this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them put out their mummy stuff.
Yeah, the mummy
yesterday.
Oregon uniform because they got the personalized Oregon foams to go with them.
Oh wow.
The mummy foams. Yeah, I bet our boy Zach Myers gonna have a pair by tomorrow.
Mummy foams.
yeah. I need a pair of them, bro.
When I went, Zach Myers, of course, the guitarist for Shinedown. When I'll never forget the first time I ever went over to his house and he like showed me his like shoe collection closet.
Yeah.
The coolest ones, I thought, you know, because there's some that people like respect more than others. Like there's only X number of pairs of like the M&M 4s or whatever they are.
Or the
and,
Shinedown
like,
ones
some of
they
those,
got.
No, the best ones by far he had these ones where I was like, how? They were Jordan 5s, the ones with the big fat tongue.
Yeah.
But on the back, instead of the Jumpman logo on the heel, it had an embroidered Oregon Duck head.
Oh, yeah, he got the Duck jumps.
Like team issue ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my God.
He got all of them. The
These
4s,
are
the 5s, the 3s. He got
the
all
Oregon team issue ones are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Those ones are
Zach
crazy.
Myers got one of the best shoe collections in the world, bro.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Zach Stamp.
Anyway, Ohio State, Washington. You guys got any thoughts? I haven't seen enough of Washington. I don't know.
No, we're going to find out about Washington.
We're going to find out. This is like a wait and see one.
Yeah.
I will say road or neutral.
Yep.
I just looked this up real quick. Road or neutral, Dan Lanning's record against top 25 teams. He's 1-5. Road or neutral sites. Lost 49-3 to Georgia. Lost 38-34 at Oregon State. Lost 36-33 at Washington. Won 35-6 at Utah. Lost 34-31 in the Pac-12 title game to Washington. And lost in the Rose Bowl 41-21 to Ohio State last year. Road or neutral games.
But hold on now.
It's road or neutral.
No. Hold on. As far as I can remember, and again, you'd have to list those off again. Like, did you name anybody that was not absolutely awesome?
So
you name Washington. No. That's like Michael Penix.
He was favored in both.
Ohio State. They win the freaking national title.
Okay.
Like,
No. I know. He was favored in both of the Washington games.
That's fine.
They were double-digit favorites in the Pac-12 title game. I don't know about the Oregon State game. I don't know. I don't know.
Rosa. Give me one
second. But we know Washington was awesome.
And the Ohio State team, they beat Ohio State earlier in the year in Eugene.
Okay, so I mean, these are not bad.
No, it's.
I thought you were using it as a demerit.
But no, it's the same spot. You're playing a top 25 team on the road.
But I got it, but these things have context, dumbass.
That's not calling me. Dude, I'm not a dumbass for saying that. It is what it is. It's the same situation you're playing in tomorrow night.
No. Look, Roser, I don't know how I understood. But these things do have context. There's a difference between the top 25 teams you may very well play on the road. It's different.
No, I know some teams are better than others.
Do you think? Right. So if I go and beat Georgia at Georgia, that is better than beating whoever the 24th team. Or if I lose to Georgia, I don't get dinged nearly as much as if I lose to Utah or whatever, whoever. And that's all I was saying. Those teams that you were naming, Dan Lanning might not have a good record against those, but frankly, nobody has a good record against those teams.
That Washington
those were like undefeated teams.
No,
the Oregon State one is the one I'll give you, Roser.
The Washington State team won
that's a dead.
Because they were 10-3 that year. Oregon State won,
Washington went to the national title that year and lost to Michigan. That was the Michigan year.
So I don't ding him for those.
But we'll see. Maybe Penn State's that level. We don't know.
Bo Nix. Also, social media is on Penn State's ass for posting the graphics that said, make sure you wear white. Make it white this weekend. I was like, oh no.
It's a whiteout.
No, people were saying the way they used the word, they were like, okay, guys.
Oh, God.
Let's use better words. Let's use better verbiage.
Oh, they were looking around and they said, okay, we didn't have something to get mad about this Friday.
Yeah.
Let's get mad about this.
No, they just said use better words,
Who cares?
man. Use better verbiage, bro.
Who cares?
Look, man,
Stop being crazy. People are crazy.
People are
finding
crazy.
things to
People are
get.
crazy.
Finding. I mean, come on, you know what they meant.
Oh yeah, I know what they meant.
I got it, but I mean,
bringing it up, bro.
People find things to get mad about.
I'm just bringing it up.
What can we get mad about today? Did Sabrina Carpenter say something controversial? What? Then let's get pissed at Penn State. Right. LSU is playing at Ole Miss. Now, this is the thing that we talk about. So, we saw them at the very beginning of the season. They win 17-10 over Clemson as a top 5 team in the country. Clemson was ranked 4th. That does not look the same as it did on opening weekend, right? It's like, wow, what a great win against Clemson. It's like, now, 4 weeks removed, we go, why did you only beat Clemson 17-10? They stink. And then Louisiana Tech, which they didn't mow them, and then Florida, where they won 20-10, and DJ Lagway threw 5 interceptions.
Yeah. They outgained LSU.
You feel like they should have.
They had like almost 300. They had like 370 yards of offense.
And then last
Florida
week they
did.
played Southeastern Louisiana. So I kind of feel like they're kind of wait and see too.
Yeah.
Would you say, is it fair if I say I am more confident that Ole Miss is good than I am LSU? Or no?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't know about either one of them.
I mean, I guess it depends on your opinion on Arkansas, right? Maybe I'm overrating Arkansas because of the Memphis win, and I want it to be. All right, because I mean, Arkansas was they're neck and neck with Ole Miss, but I mean they did pound Tulane,
killed them.
Man, I would do anything to. I'd sign me up for 45-10 against Tulane.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Tulane's supposed to be the. I mean, it's
don't say best. Don't
Tulane,
say it.
No, Tulane and South Florida are our two best competitions. And we have not fared particularly well against Tulane in the past.
Yeah.
Right? So they destroyed them. There was clearly a huge difference. And now this Trinidad Chambliss, his numbers are crazy.
Yeah, he's a new
Truly.
starting quarterback for Ole Miss, man.
Bro, the guy has 719 yards and 4 touchdowns, and he's run the ball too. And he's completing 68% of his passes at 12 yards a clip.
Yeah, that dude can hoop, man. 6 foot.
You feeling it?
Yeah, I'm
John Reb.
I like Ole Miss.
Are you do?
Yeah,
you like it.
You like?
But
Ole
I
Miss?
don't like.
It's happy wife, happy life too, bro.
They said this is a reason. Like, there's no Vinny Verno this week.
It's tough on some of the dude. These games are like
I will tell you the only thing Vinny Verno was going to do this weekend was, and tell me if you guys agree with this or not. Tell me if you'd want it. I was going to do. I'm so scared because the teams that I like are these road teams that are favored by possibly too much. So I was going to tease Tennessee.
I like Tennessee.
Mississippi State.
No, so that's 2.5.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's 8.5.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a 2-team 6-point teaser, Tennessee and Florida State.
Yeah.
Surely neither of the if one of those got me. Because that would put Florida State at 1 and Tennessee at 2.5.
Yeah. Tennessee.
How does that lose?
You should be straight, bro.
How does that lose?
Tennessee is the one, and I like Tennessee over 34.5 points.
You don't think that can lose, right?
You don't think?
think so.
I mean, Florida State would have to they would have to lose to Virginia.
Yeah.
And that would be a damn disaster. And Tennessee would have to lose to Mississippi State.
Yeah, but is this
That's
Aguilar's,
a sneaky fun game this weekend.
Aguilar's
Tennessee, Mississippi State. And the other thing that's weird about them, I hope that one is actually a fun one to watch because you've got these Auburn A&M, Ohio State, Washington, and LSU, Ole Miss are all 230s. And they're at this weird 3:15 kickoff. Like, what the hell is
on
that?
On SEC Network, too, by the way.
What is that? Why 3:15?
Yeah. I hope, this Aguilar's first, legitimate SEC road start, bro. And I know people say, bro, we've been there, bro. Them cowbells get the clanking, bro. You get to...
Oh, no. It's the second I make this teaser bet, they're going to win 28-27.
There's a thing about, we said there's a thing about your first big road start.
In the SEC, he played at App State. No road game at App State is going to compare to them cowbells.
So
he's going to hear this week.
This is the hope if you're Tennessee. They're always awesome at running the ball under Heupel. Like, they've been amazing at running the ball. Mississippi State's played one team that's real, Arizona State, and they beat them. Arizona State still had 250 rushing yards in that game.
Well,
so I thought maybe Tennessee. If Tennessee lines up and just run the ball.
Also, that was a miracle.
Yes. The Tennessee might be able to
they scored with what? Remember that was the week I texted y'all.
Yeah.
Turn on ESPN2, and we saw the game-winning play.
Yeah,
I mean, that was just a blown coverage.
Yeah.
Arizona State should have never lost that game. Yeah. They also set it for a field goal.
Tennessee's running back.
They should have gone for it.
Yeah.
Tennessee's running back, Star Thomas. He's a star.
You ruined it when you said that.
Brazel
you were cooking till you said
the receiver.
Get him out of here.
Hey, isn't it Brazel? Chris Brazel?
Brazel.
But they got Tennessee uses 4 running backs.
I was reading something the other day saying he could be the first wide receiver taken in the draft.
25 catches.
I was like, my God.
He's got 25 catches,
Brazel
426 yards, and 6 touchdowns this year, Brazel.
I mean,
Tennessee's got.
You know where he was 2 years ago.
Dude, Tennessee has 4 running backs averaging 5 yards a carry.
We played against him twice.
Tulane.
Tulane.
Brazel.
I remember that name. Yeah, he was at Tulane 2 years ago.
They're saying he could be the number one. I mean, it's a possibility.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he was unbelievable in that Georgia game.
Yeah.
What do you have? 160 yards and 3 touchdowns or something? He was unguardable.
Damn, yeah, he had 6 catches, 177, 30 yards per catch, 3 tutties.
Dude.
Yeah.
Video game.
The week before that, 9 catches, 125, 14 yards per catch. 2
No, this
tutties.
guy is awesome.
Yeah. So, but no,
But that's a weird game, and it starts at 3:15.
Yeah.
Which do you think? If one of them kills the Vinny Verno teaser,
Tennessee.
Florida State, Tennessee.
I think it's a Tennessee roast start, bro.
You do not think Florida State will lose to Virginia?
Florida State looks like they are out for blood.
Yeah, I think Norvell's on a war path, bro.
Bro, they are averaging 6.
You think that's because they lost 1,000 games last year?
Yes, bro. We know you know Norvell. We know Norvell, bro. He is the type to get it back in blood for sure, bro.
They are averaging almost 630 yards a game. I don't care if you're playing crappy teams. Like, that's like...
Norvell's on a different level right
You're
now.
trying to just humiliate people when you do that.
He's like, I'm trying to make sure y'all forget about everything that happened last year. So I think if it was one of those that happened, I would think the road started at Mississippi State. I'm not saying Tennessee's going to lose. Tennessee fans, don't get on me.
Yeah.
But possibility out of those two.
Well, the other thing is that one, the thing that scares me is it's 2, you know what I mean? It brings that down to 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could still win, and they win 30-28. And I'm like, oh, my God, of course.
I think a bunch of...
Trust me, I'm the guy that had the friggin' Cardinals last night, and the dumbass kicked it out of bounds. I mean, everything went wrong. First of all, I wanted him to go for 2, of course.
Right.
Because I was sitting on 1.5. I'm like, go for 2.
Go win the game.
Then they don't. And then they kick it out of bounds, and they end up getting beat on a freaking game-winning field goal. I'm like, what? I thought...
They didn't want to win, bro.
It's tough.
They didn't want you to win.
I tell you this. Is it? Didn't it used to feel... And I guess it's just because of the way the kicking stuff is now. Honestly, it is because of the way the kick... Like, you can't celebrate games after your team scores late. Like, if there's 20 seconds left, because we saw it when the Cowboys did it against the Giants a couple of weeks ago. And it's like, bro, you should win the game if you, like, scored with 18 seconds
It happened like 2 or 3 times on Sunday.
But then it happened last night. It keeps happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, your team scores late, but then because of these new kickoff rules, they really have to get like 20 yards to get into a range.
You can't do a touchback.
And now these kickers can kick from like 56, so if you
Because it's 35, right?
It's
a 35-yard line.
If it's a touchback, it goes to the 35.
I mean, then you ain't got to get that far.
You got to get about 25 yards.
Because it happened to the Jets this week, didn't it? Because Jets scored late. Remember, because
they had the block field goal.
Yeah, because Aaron Glenn was doing the little
Right.
He was doing the little dance.
Yes.
And then Baker took him right back down.
Baker took it right back down.
Baker's done it like twice.
Yeah, like,
3 times.
Yeah,
They've had 3 game-winning drives in all 3 games.
Unbelievable.
It's happened to,
And then we got the night games. And so this is the reason that the teaser, if you had a strong opinion about Oregon, Penn State, or Bama, Georgia, no, I'm saying, again.
Right. No, I know.
And these are the biggest games. And here's always the Vinny Verno thing, right? Like, Vinny Verno's always better when we don't have a slate like this, or if I got some kind of strong opinion about... I don't know what's going to happen in Ohio State, Washington. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen in Oregon, Penn State. I don't know what's going to happen in Bama, Georgia. Like, the only things I feel relatively confident about are Florida State and Tennessee, but I don't want to lay that many points in those.
Right.
So I'm just going to figure out a way to tease them. The rest of these, there's nothing you could tell. Like, honestly, if Bama or Georgia won by 2 touchdowns, same thing goes with Oregon. I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes this weekend, like, specifically amazing. Part of uniquely amazing.
Because 2 things could happen too in the Oregon Penn State game. Like I said, it's Dante's first big start in Penn State. And Drew Allen can turn back into a pumpkin like he has all season. Like, this can go both ways.
In all of these games, maybe if Washington punked Ohio State, I would be shocked.
Yeah, that would surprise me.
But I'm saying, generally, the outcomes of these games, if they were decided, if you told me LSU won by 2 touchdowns, or Ole Miss won by 2 touchdowns, or Penn State won by 2 touchdowns, or Oregon won by 2 touchdowns, or Bama won, honestly, I mean, I suppose they will be close simply because of the lines that Vegas has put on them. But, like, seriously, there's no outcomes in these.
Yeah, like
that
Penn State,
that are going to shock me.
No, Penn State, Oregon is like,
because I don't know.
Penn State, Oregon is like, dude, neither one of these teams have played anybody worth a crap.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's
none
why.
of them
That's
have
why
played anybody.
I'm really excited to
beating
see.
Oklahoma State 69-3 is crazy, though.
I mean,
They
they fired
lost
their
to
coach.
Tulsa at home and fired their coach.
Yeah, and Penn State beat like.
I'm only saying 69-3.
Yeah,
that's just.
It's
yeah, and Penn State beat like Boohoo University like 3 times.
Yeah, they ain't play like.
They ain't playing nobody. They
Dude,
played
I will.
2 schools that don't exist.
Kalen DeBoer, man, you need this one.
Your house gonna be on fire when you get back, bro.
I think there are. I have read or listened to podcasts with both of the quarterbacks in the Oregon Penn State game as possibly the top quarterback off the board. Both.
So
honestly,
Aller
has gotten buzz as a guy that could be a number 1 draft pick, and Dante Moore has gotten buzz as a guy that could be a number 1 draft pick.
So Aller, I do wonder, bro, when you see what that kid at Missouri's doing, Pribula, and he was at Penn State, and it's like, well, hold on. That guy just left Penn State, and now he looks awesome. And Aller has just looked
He wasn't
blah.
as good against South Carolina last week.
No,
though.
he wasn't. They ran the ball a ton. They ran the ball on him. They did.
That was your guy, bro.
That running back in Missouri.
They had like 300 yards rushing agagged South Carolina.
Like his life is on the line.
And the backup freaking ran one in, too, from like 20 yards
Who do
out
they play?
also.
Who does Missouri play?
They've some cupcake. They're like 45-point favorites.
They played Massachusetts, bro.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
I tell you, I flipped them on just to watch that running back. He is violent.
They're 42-point favorites if you want to have some fun with that.
All right, so we did have that one NFL game last night. These are the other ones. Do you know we have an 8:30 a.m. game on Sunday?
Are we going Dublin, Germany?
We're going Dublin, and that's Vikings Steelers.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy's not playing. Is Aaron Rodgers playing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll tap in there.
All right, then we have Commanders, Falcons, I mean, Falcons just, they disappointed literally the world last week with their game against Carolina.
No Jaden Daniels, no Terry McLaurin. Both out. They both got ruled out, so the line flipped. It was plus 1.5 for the Falcons. Now they're favored by 2.5.
Yeah.
Isn't week 4 they already hurt?
Who?
He's already hurt in week 4?
Who?
Week 3? Jaden.
He didn't play last week
He
either.
didn't play last week. Hey, Devin, just remember that Roser told us that the Saints aren't that bad because they are playing against the Bills
they're going
this
to get
weekend,
destroyed on
and
Sunday.
It's the biggest line
Come
of the
on,
year.
man. Yeah, they're playing
How
the
big
Bills.
is it?
I mean, you're going to have to lay at least 15
It's
and a half.
15 and a half is what I
In
saw.
an NFL game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roser, you try to tell us they weren't that bad, bro.
I don't think they're that bad.
Rattler's
Rattler's not that bad.
That's
He's
because
not.
that's because they needed a game-winning sack. But Spencer Rattler has not won a game.
I know.
No, ever.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
He's like 0-9, I think.
Can you think of anybody else?
I'm telling you, just watching him play this year, he's not that bad. He sucked last year, but he's not like terrible.
Do you think there's
They're
any?
way worse quarterbacks than him.
Hold on. Do you think there is anybody else in NFL history that has that many starts and never won?
Yes, there is.
You would say is not that bad.
Oh no, probably not. Probably not.
Let me see.
He was horrible last year, but he was not. But he has not been bad this year.
Okay,
He
here we
is
go.
not
I
the
got
worst
you, bro.
quarterback
I
in
got
the
We're just
NFL.
trying to convince you that your team's not that good.
No,
I
I know
got
you
he's
are.
on,
But we got 3 dubs and you don't.
He's trying to catch up with the great.
You got to play the Packers on Sunday.
Shut up.
The great
I get
Deshaun.
T-Law.
I don't want to talk about it.
T-Law.
The great Deshaun Kaiser. He's trying to catch up with him. The great Deshaun
Yeah,
Kaiser
he
went
lost like-
0-15 in his
yeah.
first 15 starts.
0-15.
That's the throwback you need.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Yes.
There's no chance I find Deshaun Kaiser Browns jersey, bro.
I bet
I
that-
guarantee you. I'll get one for you. I'll have you one by Monday.
Roser is a power seller on eBay.
Yeah,
no, he is.
No, power seller.
Power seller?
Like the little star.
Us top
power
rated.
seller.
Oh, you're one of them.
I've only got like 7 things up on eBay right now. I
Power
don't have
seller.
I don't
Because you
have
got a
lot
show on
listed right
Saturday,
now.
Roser.
Yeah, I like have my page like
pulled
pretty
down
much
the
empty.
inventory.
Pull down the hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You got people mad this
Yeah.
week, Roser. You gotta.
Yeah, let's see.
All right,
Deshaun
look,
Kaiser.
Lions. Hey, we got. Look, I'm glad that we get an amazing college weekend because this red zone is going to be rough.
Oh yeah, bro. Dev, I can get you one for like $40.
Bro, that's too much, bro.
You
That's
want
like
a rookie
$39
autograph?
too much.
You can get a rookie autograph for cheaper.
Bro, that's $39 too much, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
What?
Roser. Find me for $2, bro.
I already know what throwback I'm getting you. I already know what I'm getting you.
Tavares Jackson.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. No, but that's a good one.
Right?
Seneca Wallace.
Look, the rest of these are red zone is going to be bopping around to Lions, Browns, Patriots, Panthers, Giants, Chargers. Like these games. Oh, you know what? Giants, Chargers, we get to see Jackson Dart.
Do get to see
So
Jackson
at least
Dart.
that made it more fun, right?
Yeah.
At least that made that one more interesting. Bucks, Eagles is good.
That's a good one.
Bucks, Eagles is good. I
Bucks,
hate that
Eagles
Mike
is good.
Evans is out.
You got a battle of ass. You got a battle of ass with Titans and Houston.
Oh, my God. I mean, look, this is a bad NFL slate this weekend.
Not a good one.
It is. Rams, Colts, actually
That's a good one.
battle of teams with one combined loss between them. 49ers, Jags, unwatchable. Like, truly unwatchable.
I don't want you watching it anyway.
Like, seriously.
He said, I don't want you watching it anyway.
Bonafide punishment.
Purdy's back.
Chiefs, Ravens is amazing. We have one amazing one.
Yeah, we need that one.
Why is it?
I mean, Packers.
Okay,
No,
Packers-
they're
why?
both 1 and 2.
They are. One of
Yeah,
those
they are.
teams is
One
going to
of
be
those
1 and 3.
teams- One of these teams is going to be 1 and 3. Who is it bigger for?
Why did you do the pregame show voice? the pregame. It's bigger.
Answer.
It's bigger for the Ravens, bro.
Why?
Because
No,
bro.
their division's easier.
Nah, bro.
Yes, it is.
It's for my mental capacity. That's why.
Their division
that's
is
why
easier
it means
though.
more.
They're gonna be their division is easy to manage.
Flock up. Go Ravens.
Did you make that up?
Isn't that what they say? Ravens flock
There you go.
up.
No,
Something like
It's
that.
Ravens flock. Right?
Go Ravens.
There we go.
I can't
Ravens.
wait. As much as you say my team is boring, you don't say that about the Chiefs. They are freaking unwatchable. They are awful to watch. Anybody who enjoys what is enjoyable about the Chiefs? They are so freaking boring. And they have like the greatest quarterback in the world. How do you have the greatest quarterback in the world and you are still boring to watch? We have Mac Jones. I have an excuse.
Hold on.
Screw the Chiefs.
I'm gonna surprise you.
The Ravens are fun.
I'm gonna shock you and tell you that I agree.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think it is
I'll calm down.
a
He
valid.
said, "All calm
They
down."
are so boring.
No, it was a valid rant.
Yes.
They are for sure boring.
Yes. 5 yards, passes. Yes.
Like
They have
dink and dunks.
the
and-
best quarterback in the world.
Well, but they don't have any receivers.
Whose fault is that?
Injury.
Travis Kelce. They didn't have receivers.
They didn't have receivers last year.
And a rest. If he had Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy.
Rasheed Rice would help.
No,
Yes.
and Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy's
Like,
what? A wide
no,
receiver 2,
you
maybe
can't
a
be- can't be-
3.
Your major weapons cannot be 35-year-old Travis
Kelce and
Kelce
Tyquan Thornton.
and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Mr. TikTok. But it's not, no.
mean-
Also, again, whose fault is that you drafted dudes who are arrested?
Okay.
Who get arrested?
They had the dudes
Worthy
last year
got
and they were
run
still
into
boring.
by. Worthy got run into
Travis
by,
Kelce
by
did
Travis
knock him out.
Kelce.
Yeah, yeah.
On
Rasheed
purpose.
Rice, if you want to say that they did not do proper character evaluation, we can agree, right?
Who, by the way, has shown no remorse for any of it either. Like, he's a scumbag. He should be in jail forever. There's plenty I could say about that
hates the
You're
franchise.
Chiefs.
still that mad that they,
Yes.
you were only up double digits in the fourth quarter.
Both of them.
Your coach blew it.
Both of them. And if freaking John Feliciano would not go rogue, Brandon Ayuk is wide open in the end zone on that last play. Literally admitted it that he ran the wrong play and went rogue on it. And Purdy had to throw it out. And Purdy had to throw it out to Juwan Jennings. Otherwise, Ayuk is wide open in the back of the end zone. But Chris Jones ran free at him. And that's why Feliciano's out of a job now.
If you lose to Trevor Lawrence this weekend,
Mr. 4 picks, 4 touchdown
I like
guy.
Trevor Lawrence. I still believe in T-Law. I believe
no one calls him
Nobody
that.
calls him that.
I do. It's my
so
guy.
you were cooking till you start calling the dude T-Law.
And BTJ, Travis Hunter, you got to do something eventually, right?
Here's a question. All right. Over, under, this is the last thing we'll do today. Over, under, and so you do quarters, right? You can either do a quarter or a quarter and a half, right? Over, under, when I turn the game off Sunday night.
Let's see.
I'll set it at 3 quarters.
I'm gonna give you halftime, bro.
You're taking the under?
I'm taking under.
I think you're going to play him tough. Everybody's betting on the Packers. Everybody thinks the Packers are going to kill him. Everybody thinks the Packers are going to kill him. Dak's a gamer.
He's good.
It's not the playoffs either. So
Roser,
Dak will be good.
Jerry will not. Jerry Jones went on
George Pickens?
No, bro. Jerry
The
Jones.
CeeDee Lamb thing does make
Oh, it's horrible.
Not having CeeDee is like.
You know what? I will say this.
you screwed,
They did.
bro.
I love the running back. Javonte Williams, like, this is a good lesson of, like, you know, he had that horrible, like, tore both things in his knee, you know, but, like, after these guys aren't right the next year. And then, like, he's back to looking like Javonte Williams, like, early Denver. Like, he is good.
Yeah, he is.
He is good, and he runs like hell.
So
he'll try to smash your face.
He's got a good line, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing how much that helps.
Yes.
Like all.
But
of
he's
these. Like,
good.
if
He's
you've
got
a-
juice. I'm saying he's got juice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
Dude, hey, the key
You
was
say
like,
you say I'm done. You say I don't even make it to the fourth quarter.
and Jerry is
I
not.
see, I say by halftime you're gonna be like, bro, I can't take this anymore.
And you think I make it the whole way?
Yeah, Jerry Jones is not wrong when he's saying there are ways to attack. I know he's getting crap for it because Jerry talks way too much, but like, dude, that our team did it, other teams do it. Do you run right at Micah? Run right through
All
him.
right.
Don't
All
run
right.
away from him because he'll catch you. Run right through
All
him.
right, when Micah come chase,
And you
Dak
got a
down.
good offensive line. Push him around.
All right.
But the,
See,
but the
you
Packers,
been way
the
too
Packers
positive
defense
about
is
this.
good. The Packers defense is good.
Micah-
They're good. They
Micah-
are awesome.
good.
They are
3
awesome.
sacks.
They also lost to the Browns,
They did.
They
on
did.
on some weird stuff though.
but they lost to the Browns.
That's
Yeah.
true. It was on some weird
Everybody's
stuff.
trying to crown the Packers. Quit crowning them. He won
Why?
nothing.
What is happening?
He won nothing.
You've been wanting to get this stuff off for a minute. I
Jordan
can really
Love,
like
dude,
like
he's
it's
just
like
feeling. He's just feeling
Yeah.
spicy.
is it
today.
because you're gonna be by yourself
Spicy.
this weekend? You got nobody to talk to?
I'm feeling spicy.
Because you're gonna be by yourself this weekend, huh?
He's just feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
No,
Shout,
he's not going to be by himself. He's going to be with a bunch of other nerds at his card show.
It's going to be a smaller show, though. I don't know how this is the first time of this show, so I don't know how it's going to go.
Hey,
You think I'm alone?
hey, Roser, you got a PSA 7 for that?
Hey, you think I'm
Hey, Roser, you got
Yeah, I'm not going to.
a PSA 7?
I'm never alone when I'm with the hobby. Hey, you're never alone when you're involved in the hobby.
That was funny.
What you got, Roser? What you got, bro?
The hobby.
Show and tell. This is one of Tony Allen's. This is probably his second best card in a Grizzlies jersey.
Really?
I am not selling this, by the way.
That's his second best card in a Grizzlies jersey?
So 2012 was the first year of Panini Prism. TA was not in 2012. So the first year he was in it was 2013.
That's a 10.
This is TA's
10,
2013 Gold Prism, numbered out of 10, numbered 1 out of 10, first on the print, PSA 10 Pop 2.
Hey,
and I know who has the other one, and he's not selling his either.
Hey,
How much do you think it's worth?
I know what I paid for it.
How much you pay for it?
If you were going to sell it, what would you sell it for?
$1,000.
What?
If you absolutely made me, I'd
Hey,
probably sell. I don't know
Roser,
if I'd sell it
hold
for
on to
$1,000.
that, bro.
I don't know if I would
And sell it to
for $1,000.
TA.
No,
You-
I'm gonna get a picture of it with TA.
Wait.
Like him and me.
Wait. You think you could put that up? Do you think if you put that up on Buy It Now on eBay, it would sell for $1,000?
No,
No.
that's what it would might take. That would what it would take for me to think about it.
Interesting.
That's what it would take for me to think.
1,000 would take you to you'd be like, all right, maybe I'll.
Did you just get that in the mail today?
Yeah, he brought it in before the show.
I got this a
He
couple
was so
weeks
excited
ago. It
about
just came in today.
He brought it into for the show.
I like the way eBay does that now. Show
Yeah.
everybody. Look, they send it to you. If you get into this card thing,
Yeah.
they send it to you now in a case.
If you buy anything that's like kind of at a
It's
certain
nice.
price
That's
point,
tough. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
goes
nice.
through authentication. So they send it off to eBay and PSA out in California, and they authenticate it and they send it to you like this.
Look at that. Look at John Rose.
No, it's in like a case too. It's nice.
Yep. It's
I
cool.
like that's tough, man. I like
Yeah,
that.
you know what? I saw a couple boxes that looked like that on my nightstand the other day, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot about these. And then I opened them up, and they were Jordan Walkers. I was like, oh, that's tough.
Hey, look, no, hold on. Hey, look, hold on.
That's tough.
Look, hold on to that.
I was like,
Look, hold on to that stock, bro. No. Hold on to the Jordan. My cousin gonna be all right. No. It's gonna be all right, Vernon. My cousin gonna be all right. Just give him some time.
I bought in.
Give him some time.
Well, I promise you that. Look, it's a sunk cost.
Some of those guys you do, man.
Yeah,
you
give
got
him
to.
some time.
Hey, dude, I will.
Look, even our boy.
No,
our
you're
boy
right.
took some
Brett
time.
Rucker took
Brett
some
Rucker
time.
took some time. Look,
I'll give you one right now. You never know with football, dude. Daniel Jones stuff is up 121%. Oh, wow. Like Daniel in the last month. Like it's.
Do you know I
these
still
dudes-
have some Daniel Jones ones that I bought when
Daboll?
Yes.
When Daboll
got the job, I'm like, oh, look what he did with Josh Allen. And, of course, it didn't cost nothing. I need to go find them.
Yeah.
I need to move those.
Danny Dimes stuff it's moving.
Yeah, they'll probably do better than my Sam Ellingers.
The ones that have gone, none of the young guys have broken out.
Is he
I
gone?
don't think so. Sam, I got
Is
you,
this
bro.
does Sam Ellinger have Sam Ellinger Ford in Austin by now?
He's a Denver Broncos quarterback.
Okay.
Turn up.
None of the young quarterbacks have broken out this year. Like Bo Nix looks blah. Yeah. McCarthy got hurt. Penix just came off an awful game.
JJ McCarthy's hurt.
Yeah. Caleb had the one game last week, but he has not been impressive. Like it's been Daniel Jones.
Drake May.
He's not.
No, but I'm saying he'll get a little juice if they. You know what I mean?
The three. It's been Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert, and Jordan Love have been the three that have kind of ticked up.
Well,
the
Daniel's
most.
still super high.
Daniels, but he has not had like another massive boost from where he was last year.
Tell you this, man. Hey, you always gotta let these guys look. That sophomore thing is real.
It is real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and you know what? Some of these guys can't like after we talked about this. You know, there's obviously extenuating circumstances. Sometimes you lose weapons. Sometimes you lose offensive linemen. Whatever. But like, people are having panic attacks about the C.J. Stroud thing.
I was just about to say, there's a story that just popped up on my timeline.
Like, seriously.
Someone said there's some stuff about to come out about the C.J. Stroud situation that has been brewing in Houston. Let me find.
He likes massages?
Don't do that.
Is it? Dude. I can't get out of my head with Stroud that Monday night game against the Bucs when he literally are down by the goal line and they're in the shotgun and they snap the ball and Tampa's not even there at him yet and he starts flinching. Like, dude, that offensive line is so bad. He's terrifying.
Diana Rossini, NFL Insider, talking about Texas and C.J. Stroud. There are some things going on behind the scenes that I think we're about to go and find out very, very soon about C.J. Stroud. She said that on Dan Le Batard's show today. Like, literally like an hour ago. So,
wonder what it is.
Rub hands like Birdman.
I wonder if he's upset. Like, hey, get me some help. Like, get me an offensive line that can block for me.
They even lost Tunsil in the offseason.
Yeah,
right?
hopefully CJ's all right, but like this here and there, I'm like, ooh, it's about to get wicked for my boy CJ. Because that sophomore slump is for real. It's killing him.
And he has not reclaimed. I mean, people were vaulting him into the a lot. Very Jaden Daniels-esque.
Yeah,
where it's always
sure.
like, hey, pump the brakes. Like they even going into this year, it's like, are there 5 quarterbacks you'd want more than Jaden Daniels? Like, whoa.
Yeah, you gotta adjust to the adjustments,
let's see
bro.
him do it the second year, right?
Adjust to the adjustments.
They're gonna take away what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And that C.J. Stroud thing has gone the wrong direction.
It has.
Brother.
Yeah.
He's still though, man. I still remember.
I thought he was awesome,
but
he still could be good. He's got to adjust to the adjustments.
Even the playoffs last year, he won the playoff game, and then they played at Kansas City. Bro, he was built for it, man. Like that dude was a gamer in the playoffs last year. He was getting his ass beat. The year before the game in Baltimore, they didn't lose that game because he was bad. He was there for it. So,
it's one of Lamar's playoff wins.
He tried to.
I think it's him and
don't do this, bro.
I think it's him and Tannehill.
You keep doing this, bro. See,
Dak beat Tom Brady.
See, here you go, bro.
Damn, you don't need that then falling to 1 and 3.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I said. I said for my mental stability, I need the Ravens to beat the Chiefs.
Don't let me come back 2-2.
That's what I'm saying.
With a Packer win.
No, he texted us this weekend. He's like, both of us are 1-2. I'm like,
especially when you have
we are.
And especially when you have Ravens wins in that skins league, and you're gonna get
exactly.
I told you everything I root for loses.
Except, hey, look, at least the Grizzlies season's coming up. Because, look.
Monday
will
be a media day.
And good news about our boy. I'm pretty sure someone's going to ask him about it. Our boy 12 is representing himself now.
Yeah.
So the story came out. Drew here wrote the story. And our boy, one of our guys, Kevin Helms, reached out. He's a part of the team that's going to be putting together some things for Jaws' negotiations. So shout out to our guy, Kevin Helms.
He's representing himself.
Yeah.
But
so, how hard is it to say, give me the max?
Well, so he's not the only. He's not the only like NBA. So SGA represents. I saw a story on this. SGA. It talked about Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown had some like really interesting quotes about why he represents himself, and he's like there are percentages that say like a certain percentage of NBA players go broke within 10 years after their career ends, and it's like, yo, what happened? Like, why within 10 years? Like, what are these agents doing for these guys?
Let me make sure I quote the right name of the organization. Let me see. I actually subscribe to the Daily Memphian. iLock. Let me see.
Isn't that what it said? I saw Helms' Instagram thing.
Yeah, it's iLock. I subscribed to Daily Memphian just to read the story, but I can't find it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You paid?
No, bro. I did the
you signed up for the free thing?
I did the little free joint.
Oh, God.
Because he sent it to me, and he was like, read the story. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
My mom's got a subscription. She still likes print journalism. That's how I tap into the Daily Memphian.
They don't print.
Yeah, it's like printed on the internet.
He said they don't print.
It's still
hey, y'all
print
go see Rosa
journalism.
this. Hey, y'all go see Rosa tomorrow, bro.
She likes the written word.
Yes, the written word.
All right.
Y'all go see Rosa tomorrow, man. Go pull up on
where
her,
are
man.
you?
Ash's Irish Pub in Olive Branch. It says Ash's Irish Pub at the Cotton Gin in Olive Branch. First time they've ever had this show, so I don't know. It's a smaller show. We'll see how it does. But I've got a lot of inventory.
Rose are selling baseball cards tomorrow.
You want a $1 card? I got football. Mainly, it's all football, basketball. But I got $1 stuff. I got something for $2,000.
I was only going to come if you were going to sell me a Cal Raleigh. You
I don't have a Cal Raleigh. I don't have a Cal Raleigh. But some of y'all should have bought some of that stuff at the last show because some of it is.
How much you sell it for?
Oh, you're already having regrets about selling something?
No, I'm saying like a couple of cards that I didn't sell. I'm like, that people were interested in. I'm like, you should have bought it.
Oh, the price is going up. You've changed the price tag.
The price of the brick is going
There's
up.
a Josh
Rosa.
Allen rookie autograph I got that.
The price went up.
Price is going up.
Look at Johnny Sling cards, man.
Okay, all right, Johnny. All right, it's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jacob back in the studio.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to our dog, Jalen.
Birthday, Jalen.
Happy birthday, Jalen. We'll be back on Monday. Media Day is Monday. Tune in for that. Till then, we gone.